This episode of HockeyNow is brought to you by BlurryCam. But on a serious note, if you guys enjoy the show, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share it with your friends so that we can hopefully afford to buy some new equipment and avoid these issues in the future. Other than that, enjoy the episode. Welcome back to another episode of HockeyNow, the Rapid Fire Edition. It's a new segment we're going to try. We can get some more topics to you guys in a shorter amount of time. Let's see how long it takes me to get that right. So, let's kick it off right away. Starting with the first topic of the night, Drouin from the Tampa Bay Lightning suspended without pay.
Well, I don't know enough about the details on this, Lennon, whether it's Drouin or John Liu, his agent, but I think either way, it's a situation that
it's not very clear.
It shouldn't happen. I mean, go play your games that you need to play and get it done.
Drouin did request a trade from the Tampa Bay Lightning, and that's initially what we assumed got him sent down to the AHL in the first place. But now it seems like he's just being a bit of a big crybaby, and refusing to show up to a game when you're under contract is unacceptable, whether you were misinformed on the information or not.
Yeah, it's the big leagues. Show up, do your thing. Like, I don't know. There's other players that want to play, so let them play.
Well, you look at the World Juniors. How many of those players would want to be in his position to even have a chance to play in the NHL? This is a guy that was drafted just last year, I believe. So.
Yeah, I'd have to look at some stats, but I sense that there's been some history with Drouin before. I don't know if it's good or bad, but there's just some history there that is piled up.
All right, next topic. Brian McGrattan, a bit of a scare for him as he goes down.
Yeah.
And a bit of a scary situation. If you look at the video there, we'll post a little clip here on the screen. He goes down face first, but if you take a closer look at the video, we believe it's actually the last punch, which is...
Well, it's always the last punch, Lyndon.
Well, it's the last punch that seems to actually knock him out.
Yeah. He falls straight forward. But the most disappointing thing I see in that is the fans. Who are they playing against, and where is that town?
I'm not sure. We'll put it up on the screen here.
I just can't believe they just kept cheering. You've got a guy down. He's knocked out cold. Obviously, you're not at the UFC, guys. Come on.
Something like that would happen in the NHL, the arena would be silent. And I think that shows a real difference between the NHL and some of the smaller leagues is there's a bit of more respect when it comes to that thing. Yeah, the fans like to see fights happen, but they know when, even if it's the other team, they know that, hey, something's wrong, this isn't cool.
Yeah. McGrattan, I mean, you watch any of his fights, that guy's respectful. I mean, you got to respect that guy.
Yeah. Moving on, Flames pick up a 6-0 win against Florida, who was the number one team in the league at that point in time.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game, solid game on Calgary's part. Hiller came back and played really good. Surprisingly, I thought, but I think he had something to prove. The other thing is Florida was on the end of their road trip. So they're probably pretty tired, needing to get home. It was 12-13 game road trip.
Yeah, and they had just won, I think, 12 in a row. So, obviously, when you're coming off a big high like that, it is, especially after you just lost to Vancouver in overtime, right? It can be a little bit draining, but at the same time, you expect a little bit more from a team that kind of was unexpectedly at the top with, and just not to get even one goal. Granted, as a Flames fan, you're happy for that. But when they don't even get one goal at 6-0, you gotta say what's going on.
It was a good game.
Good night for Bennett.
Cousin Chad and his boy was there. First NHL game, so that was awesome.
Yeah, Bennett got 4 goals. Monahan stopped a slump as well. And, of course, Hiller with a shutout, so good for him to get that. But next topic here, Flames on the current road trip. They were playing game 3 of 5 by the time this video goes up. Not off to a great start.
No, they played in Edmonton. Battle of Alberta. We've won 7 straight in Edmonton. We lost that one. Hiller did play good. That we had the shots. We had the edges. Nothing was dropping in our way, and we have those games. But they did play good. We just failed to close it out.
So Cam Talbot really saved.
Well, yeah, Cam Talbot. He's night and day compared to when he showed up. You can tell.
He's really kind of come into his groove there.
Yeah, no, that was good. I mean, they go in. They played New Jersey last night, right?
Yeah, New Jersey
last night. And Gaudreau got 2 points. That was really good, 2 assists. But it just seemed like New Jersey was beating us to the puck. So a puck battle. we didn't win. It's like we just left our fight and our battle for the puck at home. So come on, guys.
It's a consistency issue. Like some days we're all over the teams, and other times we just can't pick it up.
And in one shot, Hiller got 2 posts. So I don't know. Keep those posts up, I guess, or
who knows? But that's all we got for this rapid fire episode of Hockey Now. Let us know if you enjoyed it down below in the comments section. I'm also going to put up a poll on the Twitter page. So make sure you check that out, and we'll talk about that next week. If you're looking for a full-length episode, we're going to have another episode coming out at 6 p.m. today regarding the John Scott fiasco, if you want to call it a fiasco. So stick around for that. Until next time, we'll see you next week.